What up, Corner Crew? Welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop Happy Hour podcast brought to you by the Culture Corner. I am your host, as always, Brad Baily. Just want to give a shout out to everybody tuning in or who's going to tune in. You already know, go to that YouTube channel, press subscribe, like, share, do it up. We got to reach that algorithm. You already know how it is. But yeah, we had a little scheduling mishap with this week's episode. Kenny Mercer, Full Blast Booking, was supposed to be on, but couldn't make it, so we decided to go in another direction. I called up a couple of the homies. I wanted to get them on together. They've been on here before. One of them has been on a record time. The other one's been on like 4 or 5 times now. So I want to bring up straight out of Brooklyn, New York, the Bad Seed, and straight out of Southbridge, Massachusetts, Weapon E.S.P.
Peace.
What up?
Damn. Yo, I need a calling card like that and shit. Damn.
Yeah, for real. What's going on, fellas? How you doing?
I'm chilling. Yeah, did you just see our final episode of Wu-Tang?
God.
We were trying to find our sound for me and my brothers. My brothers, give me 5 years of your life, and I will make you a star.
Yo, I knew you were gonna come with that shit right away.
When you do the Now episodes, bro. You're gonna play when you do the Now episodes.
I'm gonna just let everybody know that blame Weapon ESP for that shit, because I was on the phone with him, and that's how the whole shit came about. You know what I mean? So blame him, and I'm gonna do a series with RZA. So I'm gonna every randomly you're gonna see him pop up. Like, I was gonna do it last night, but I was laughing so much the way I had the cornrows going back. I stopped. I couldn't do it. So y'all, let's see, it's gonna come soon. RZA gonna be ordering Chinese food. RZA gonna be hollering at that girl. Like, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a good time. Shout out to RZA.
Definitely. It's gonna be wild. But all right, I want to get to it. How you fellas been? It's been a while since both of you been on. Wep, let's start with you. How you been, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Staying real busy. You know what I mean? Dropping some music. Preparing for a good year. That's about it, man. You know, chilling with the family.
Right. Getting ready for that nice weather finally coming to us. Thank God.
I think next Friday is supposed to be 83 degrees.
Word.
That's crazy.
I can't wait for that summertime shit.
Sick of paying for heat, too.
Ridiculous. Bro. Everything's ridiculous. See, how you been, bro?
Man, I've been cool, man. You know me, I ain't on shit. You know, I ain't got shit popping. You know, I just be chilling.
Right. Not busy at all. Neither one of you.
I rap a little bit. Every now and again, I might rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I might do this thing they call rap. You feel me? You know, every now and again. But, you know, I'm just a fan, man. I'm just enjoying everything that's in my algorithm right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just enjoying all that. You know what I mean?
Everybody's been doing a lot of work too lately. It's been good to see. You know, winter kind of locked everybody down. It was a pretty shitty winter, especially here in the Northeast. And so it seems like everybody really got down to it and stayed busy just trying to beat that winter blues. You know what I mean? So congratulations on owning another thing, because shit's dope.
Thank you.
Kevin Cooper is going to be doing a blind reviewer on it soon.
Is he?
Yeah,
okay.
Stay tuned for that.
Okay. Yeah. Yo, I'm real happy at the reception of that. I was a little, I don't want to say I was worried, but come on, man. Like, we talking cutting room floor shit. Like we're not that, like, we talking the shit that didn't make the first cut. Like, these are records.
Yeah, but yo, you don't miss, see. You don't miss. So it's like, even what you think might be a miss, everyone else knows is a hit. You know what I mean? So,
nah. And you know what? I respect that. But it's like, I'm talking about direction wise. Like, if you notice, see, what happens is, Weapon, you know, like, when you go in there and you working on your album, you just doing joints. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those records were early records. Like, when I was just trying to find where I was gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying? And then when I found where I was gonna go, it became
they didn't fit that format.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that was just me basically feeling around in the dark. You know what I'm saying? At first, like a lot of those songs, I would have put them on something greater, but it just would have made something greater too long. Pause. You know what I
See,
mean?
yo, you're so you're like me though. You got mad beats, so you can like take those beats and start figuring out which projects they're gonna work for, and they might
Right,
not all fall on the same one,
right,
but you might have recorded them all back to back on different type of styles, and it's like,
right,
where are they gonna go? You know what I mean? You gotta fix that
right,
later.
right,
So
right.
I
Same
feel
type
you on that.
shit. But
Yeah.
I appreciate the response on it. I really didn't think it would be what it is. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm.
I didn't think it would be what it is, but shout out to everybody that's fucking with it. I appreciate it. More coming soon.
Yeah, 'cause you dropped it out of kind of nowhere too. I know you had mentioned it here with us, but you didn't really have a date nailed down or anything. You really don't do that though. You can just come kind of out of nowhere with shit, and I like that about you, bro. I really do. I respect that because you're just willing to say, "All right, here, fuck it." A lot of
Yeah.
people be like trying to boost that shit for months in advance just to get them sales right.
Yo, I don't believe in holding on to music, and I don't believe in really big elaborate rollouts. I don't believe in a lot of that shit. And that's just me, you know what I'm saying? No
Right.
not to anybody who does, everybody's module works what's right for them.
Mm.
Like me, I'm not into that because we're underground hip hop. And I don't even want to say underground because I don't like that connotation. We're boom bap hip hop. So boom bap hip hop, we're the foundation. So we could pretty much do what we want. Rollouts and shit like that is mainstream shit.
Mm.
We're more grassroots, like, yo, here, take my shit, listen to my shit, son. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying?
Selling it out the
Like,
trunk.
yeah, like popping the trunk, like, and then holding on to records. Like, I never understood that because it's like, what are you waiting for?
Mm.
Like,
You could die any minute, yo. For real, you could die any
what,
minute.
yo,
You,
I know niggas that I did shout to my dude. I'm not gonna blow him up. He might be watching. Love you to death, bro. Love you to death. Yo, when I did No Way in Hell, right? That was 2018. I did a verse for him. He just now talk about he wants to shoot the video and he about to put it out. That was
that's crazy.
2018, bro. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And I'm like, you lucky you my boy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be like, yo, bro, you're bugging. Like, there's no way. Like, are you crazy? Why? I don't even know that shit.
Right. But
You
you
know what I
you
mean?
forgot you even
And you
made
see,
that.
as an artist, you change so much over that amount of time too, and like, you know what I mean. Your pen sharpens, and
I'm not even that guy. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, let me give you another verse.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a different verse, but
Yeah,
whatever. Shout to him.
shout out to him. Web, you kind of dropped something this what was it, 2 or 3 days ago?
Is that Victory
Victory,
Cigar?
Victory Cigar. That kind of came out
Fire.
Yeah.
of nowhere. That's dope. Dope
But I
shit.
was
No
playing that
City
shit
Fiend.
today.
Appreciate
Fire.
it, yo. Appreciate it. Y'all fuck with the video?
Hell yeah, yo.
Yes, sir.
Yo, who be doing y'all videos?
It's my dude Tim Berry. He also produces shit for me too. He's very talented, man. That
Oh,
dude's
yeah. Shout out to Tim.
very
Shout out
meticulous. He knows like lighting. He knows, you know what I mean. Like the editing he does is so dope. Like, yeah, I'm glad I got him. Very lucky to have him in my corner. You know.
Yeah, he's one of those
Shout,
all around artists, Tim. He
yeah.
does everything. He does
Shout
everything.
out, shout out to Tim Berry.
Shout out to Tim Barry for sure, for sure.
But yeah, no, a song. Yeah, we just dropped it. I'm pretty excited about that, and pretty sure I'm dropping a single tomorrow too. To be honest with you, not 100% sure, but pretty sure I am.
As you
So
should.
I do have a little rollout going. You know what I mean? But it's nothing too crazy. I try to do it within like 2 weeks. You know what
Right.
I mean? Album drops on the 18th.
No shit.
So
April 18th.
That's the Savage Land joint.
no, this is Weapon E.S.P and Mr. Rose.
Right.
So all produced by Mr. Rose. I got features with S. I'm not gonna give it away. I'm not gonna give
Well,
away features yet.
he pulled. I knew who he was gonna say though. I heard the first.
I know, I
Yeah,
know.
I'm not giving away too
Right.
much. But
But
yeah,
yeah,
no, this shit's crazy, man. I'm excited for it. It's a little bit of a different sound for me, and I went to a different place lyrically. I feel like it's some of my best shit. So I'm excited.
Good shit, Brody.
Now, what kind of sound would that be? Is it more of a departure from the normal Genosha record sound, like, or is it more of a
You
departure
know,
from the
it's
Tarantino project?
it's different than Tarantino. It's boom bap, you know what I mean? But it's just like a little off kilter. Like some of the beats are a little off kilter, you know what I mean? Like the way the drums are done is not like, what's that word when the beat machine is quantized or some shit like that?
Yeah,
Where
Quanta.
yeah. Where it's not like that. It's like like it might like stutter, like some shit might stutter. You know what I mean? It sounds like a little futuristic in some ways. You know,
Yeah.
somewhat LP-ish, I would say.
Let's go.
On the beats.
He was looking for his sound. He found his sound, him and his brothers.
He's been playing with many times.
It was futuristic.
All right,
It was futuristic.
let's talk
Bong
about the
bong.
Wu Show. Let's talk about the Wu Show because I started day one watching it as soon as it aired. And right from the rip, the dude that plays RZA, I hate him.
You know what I think though? Yo, Brad.
This
Yo,
man
Brad.
says I hate him.
Real shit.
Bro.
Real shit. Real shit. Shout to Ashton Sanders, man. Yo, the first season, he was there. But
Yeah.
the second season is when he really OD'd. Like he was really ODing. And then
It's
in the
so
third
bad.
season, you could tell that they told him something about the second season because he turned it down just a little. It
Yeah, but
wasn't
now he
as
talks like a samurai, yo. He talks like a samurai movie. Like,
Right.
yeah,
just,
but the second season was great. Mommy, I love you.
I've actually
Give me
had
a hug.
conversations with people online that have been like, "Oh, well, he's just staying true to how RZA talked back then," and I'm like, "Were you around back then?" Because I remember
there's interviews. You can hear how he talks. He doesn't talk anything like that. You know,
nothing like that, nothing like that at all.
But the sideburns kill me though. The sideburns are all glossy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You look like you can see like the glue, like the second grade glue you had in class and shit is just on his sideburns.
Yeah.
That's like glue used to eat, bro. That's what
I
that
ain't
shit
gonna
is.
front though. Like I really like the show. I it made me. It reminded me why I love hip hop. You know, there's a lot of moments in it that made me stand up and just stand up and look at the screen and just I'm watching standing up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because yo, man, not only because Wu-Tang is my favorite group, but and Ghostface is my favorite MC. Not just because of that. Like put that aside. It brings us back to that time. You could smell
Exactly.
93, 94,
Exactly.
5. You could smell it. Like everything
It brings you back the way you were too, like
yeah,
that
man.
moment in time.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
It was so dope. And the last episode especially, like when they were performing with that last show, like man, that shit was so dope. And when RZA came out and they did Reunited, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, that shit was crazy. When Meth was in, when Dave East, the first time in the whole series, Dave East had a glow to him. That last episode. Any other time, I wasn't really feeling him as Meth. That episode, I was feeling him. Like when he was in the booth rapping his verse to Reunited, and like, yo, he was Meth
Right.
to me. Like you know, I really thought he did a good job. And the dude who played Raekwon,
Kills it.
Yeah, he's on point.
and they put the fat suit on him. You noticed it at the end, towards the end. He was a little bulky.
The ghost character doesn't bother me as much as it used to.
Nah, he don't. He's not
He
that
don't.
bad, bro. He's not.
Yeah, he's not that bad.
He's not that bad. He's not
At
that
first,
bad.
I didn't take him seriously as Ghost, but now he grew on me. You know.
The Jizza is pretty dope. The dude who played the Jizza is
Yeah.
dope.
Yo, Inspector Deck. I thought Inspector Deck's good too.
Yeah, he was dope. I just wish that they looked a little more like them, but because we don't know them to know their personality, they weren't real. They weren't real stand out members of the Wu. Even though we all knew who they were, the standouts was Ray, Ghost, Dirty, Math. You know what I'm saying? So we resonated with their personality as well as the music. You know what I mean? Not taking nothing from, respectfully. Jizza got one of the best solo albums out of the Wu. You know what I'm saying? But just personality wise, he was eclipsed. He was.
The dude that plays Dirt is spot on.
Body. It's a body.
Spot on. He's the best
Oh
Body.
yeah,
actor in
yeah.
the show.
It's a body.
Hands,
God
hands
bless him.
down.
I
Hands
hope
down.
I hope he
Yeah,
does well in his career. I hope
correct.
they all do. I hope they
Yeah.
all do. They're like they for them to be young and to do their homework and embody our era, bro. Like I love them dudes for that. I don't even know them, and I love them, bro. Cause you could tell that they really studied our shit, man. Like that's our shit. Like we as a culture should be proud. Like yo, that was a documentary about our era. Like that's what it was. Yo, when RZA was on the phone, remember when RZA was on the phone? He was like, no, he was sitting with Steve Rifkin and the phone rang. He was like, "Oh, Prodigy's on the phone. Hold on, let me take this call." And and it was funny, yo, Web. I swear to God, early in the episode, I was like, "Yo, why they ain't never show Mob Deep in here?" Like you know what I'm saying? Just then he goes, "Oh, Prodigy's on the phone," and then RZA said, "Tell him I said what's up." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. The
bro,
show's
like,
mad inspiring. There's a lot of episodes that I was like, damn, I want to go right now. Like it makes you want to become like you want to like pursue that. You know what I mean? And you should realize how different times were back then than they are now. It's just crazy.
Exactly. I hope other production companies really take a look back and see what other shows they could actually build and do off. I mean, so like an EPMD show, I think would be dope because you
Tribe
could
Called
see
Quest would be dope.
Tribe Called Quest show, the Public Enemy show would be dope.
I
You know
think
what
a
I mean?
Mob Deep joint would be
Mob
Right?
crazy.
Deep's
So a whole
Prodigy's written
future,
so
just a
much shit about his
future
life
show.
too. You know what I mean? It's all documented. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yo,
that
his
could be
book is
crazy for Mob
crazy.
Deep.
His
His
book
book
is
is
crazy.
ridiculous. It's
Crazy.
ridiculous. I love
And
that shit.
for y'all out there that haven't read Prodigy's book, you can go on YouTube and listen to it. It's an audio book. Like he in his voice. You know what I'm saying? In his voice, telling the whole shit, and it's fire. You know. So shout to P, rest in peace. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, a Mob Deep movie would be crazy. I think a DMX movie would be crazy. You
Yeah.
know, his autobiography, his book is crazy. One of the
They would,
best
they would
books
have
I
to do it in
ever read.
series form. They would definitely have to do it in series form to tell the whole
Yeah,
entire
They could
story.
do a Rakim
Any of
movie.
those.
yeah,
That'd be
They could
dope.
do a Rakim movie would be dope.
they couldn't do a series for Rakim. It would have
No.
to be. It would have
Yeah,
to
we
be.
have
It's
to
too
do.
short. He
Yeah.
hasn't done. I mean, he did a lot. Don't get me wrong.
But the shit that's interesting is a movie, bro. Like
Right.
it ain't like we gotta keep it call a spade a spade. Like, you know, I think they would want to see an EPMD series, like a Hit Squad series before Rakim. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
cause you could see, cause it's just more moving parts to it.
Yo, Outcast.
Fire, fire,
That's
fire.
crazy.
There's a lot of groups out there and a lot of artists that really deserve
Word,
something
Yeah.
like
man.
that. They should.
Word.
That'd be dope if there was a network, actually like a Netflix or something dedicated.
Yo, let's make that.
I'm telling you,
You
man.
see,
What do you think I'm
Brad,
trying to do,
Let me
bro?
tell you, let me tell you, Brad. This is what we need to be doing.
Mm,
Right? This is hip hop. This is our shit, right? The boom bap section. We not gonna call it underground no more. We gotta stop doing that because it has a negative connotation as under.
right.
Even though we know it means we underground. Nah, because if a Martian came down from Mars right now and you said underground, you know what I'm saying? It's under, it's beneath.
Mm,
You know what I mean? So we
Mm.
gotta start acting like that. You know. So I think that we should get together and make our own ecosystem. That's the only way we're gonna survive, bro. We need our own Grammys, our own this, our own that. Like
Mm.
and that way, when we create our cool table and make it like, yo, we don't even care what y'all doing. We got our own algorithms, our own ecosystem. We got our own shit that we do. We don't need y'all. We got our own network, like you said. Like where
exactly.
we can make shows like that. We could do things like that, hip hop trivia shows and like shit like Jeopardy, but hip hop,
Mm,
with rappers as the host, like Stuck B, he got a wild personality. He can host this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like,
and at the end of the year, right? You do like a concert with the best of the best in the actual underground. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like that shit would be crazy. It's like they
Right.
won the award and they're gonna perform, and that could really draw attention to this style of music. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be dope.
See, but what the problem why what we need for this to happen is like-minded people and people that's willing to work, bro.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people, I could talk all day and
Hmm.
niggas would be like, yeah, that's what's up. But here's the problem. Our demographic is what age? Let's say maybe
35 to 45.
Like or
Right.
like 30 to
Older than
60.
that. Older
30
than
to
that.
60. Literally
Yeah.
like 30 years old to 60 years
Yeah,
old.
30,
Probably.
30, yeah, but the 35 though. I'll give it 35. I would say 35 to 60. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them are family oriented now. Got kids, wives. Your wife don't give a fuck that you love hip hop. Like,
Right.
like, like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
some people's wives do. Shout to them. But
Yeah.
the majority, bro, like she really feels like you're giving that a little more attention than her.
Hmm.
She doesn't understand that you could possibly love something as much as you love her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody understands our era unless you were there. If you were there, then you understand. So when you catch you somebody from that era, that's what's up. So
But yeah, you're
we gotta
absolutely
all
right.
get together. They're lazy. They don't want to put their money. They can't put their money up and invest because wifey ain't gonna let them.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's dead. They can only really listen to music and vibe out and do certain shit certain times. They got 400 the responsibilities going on. They might have a few kids. They got this, that, and the third. It's tough. So that shit might be the last thing on the totem pole for them. You know, so it just becomes one of those things that doesn't get done. Meanwhile, the culture doesn't get what it needs,
You're right.
and
You are
you
right.
know,
You are right. And it is a timing. It's all timing issues and funding issues for a lot of these things.
we
It
need
really,
money.
really is. It
We
really,
need
we
money.
do. We do.
Mm.
And you can't just be coming out there putting yourself out in social media and be like, "Give me money," because
Right.
nobody's gonna do that for you
Right. That's
at
why,
all.
but Brad,
Yo,
that's
people
why.
say buy my album though.
Yeah,
You know
buy,
what I'm
hey, buy your album.
But that's
Exactly.
different. That's different. That
saying?
what this is gonna take is people who love hip hop. Like I'm talking about who really, really love hip hop that can hear my voice. It could be somebody listening right now. It could be somebody you don't know who's watching. It could be somebody that's in the culture corner right now. Maybe came from a rich family, or
Right.
maybe got money themselves and just don't know what to do with it. And hearing what we're saying, like, yo, we need money in order to make our own table. If we
Mm.
can make a cool table and say we good over here, we don't even need y'all.
It's
They're
only
gonna
gonna
be
help
like,
the best music be made more. It's only gonna inspire better music.
Exactly.
but
And
but but
You know what I'm saying?
not even
bring up
that,
better art.
but it's not even gonna matter what the mainstream people are doing because we're over here
Hmm.
with it. We got our own Grammys.
You're
We
right,
got
man.
our
You
own
are right.
TV shows, our own radio situations, our own tours. Like that's
Mm.
another thing. Why the fuck are these tour promoters not doing the right thing? These tours
Because
that
it's
I'm seeing
greedy as
going
fuck.
on are the stupidest shits I've ever seen. Like word. What are you doing? Like there's so many artists out here that are dope that need to be on the fucking road.
Mm.
They
Hmm.
got fans. Motherfuckers got fans. Go to their pages. Just because they don't have 10,000 followers or a blue check, you're not going to book them.
Mm.
You're right.
Motherfuckers
You're right
got fans.
about
Go
that
to
too.
their
You're
page. Go to their
absolutely right.
page.
Worst
Go
thing
to their
about that
page.
though is they're also charging these kids, and especially the young kids that are opening up. They're charging them to play their shows.
I
Like,
ain't paying.
yeah, hell no.
I ain't
When
paying.
Rep knows, we would never charge anyone when we were running shows for Hip Hop
Nah, I
Legends.
never did, never did,
Never.
never did.
And if you wanted to play for free, that's on you. I'm not
I
going to
ain't
say
paying.
no to you playing for free, but everybody tried to get paid, because it's wild. Some of these promoters out here charging these kids
And they
like
fucking
two
the
hundred
game up
bucks.
in that. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's another thing. Oh, and another thing. We
Oh, man.
need we need something like that. Like that's another thing where the budget could get funneled down into to where it's tour situations, tour support.
Yo, I can compare this shit to AAU baseball, literally, right? Back in the day, Back in the day, you had to be fucking real nice to make an AAU team. If you
Facts.
made AAU basketball, AAU baseball, you had to be the nicest. It didn't matter if you could afford the money. Nowadays, everyone could play everyone can play AAU as long as they have the money. You know what I mean?
Buying in.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit as what's going on right now with these shows. They got the most amateur people opening up because they'll pay. I'll pay $300 to do this show for 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay $300 to perform for 10 minutes. And on their biggest hope is that they're gonna be able to talk to the headliner and like, you know what I mean? Hope that the headliner is gonna save them from fucking everything in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Which doesn't happen. It's just some bullshit, man. It's a whole scheme, and they're making it worse shows. Every show is bad until the headliner. You know what I'm saying? It's like a bunch of people that just touched the mic for the first time, and then the headliner. Instead of trying to make the best shows, they could just they just don't even have to they don't have to charge them. They don't even have to pay them. Just be like, oh, this is your opportunity to open up for fucking Planet Asia. I'm not gonna pay you, but it's free. It's an opportunity for you to perform. You know what I mean? But charging? Are you fucking kidding me? Like some of these artists are selling out the shows too, and they're still charging the openers. So you know that they easily made the money off the door, and they're still charging the openers. So they paid the artists off, they made mad money, and they're still charging the openers. It's ridiculous.
And they charge it for tables, merch tables.
Yep. Merch tables, VIP sections. You can add a little extra to all those ticket prices.
They might be getting some of the bar, all that.
Not in Boston, you're not. That's what damn
Shit's
sure.
sad, yo. Shit's
Boston,
sad.
they're keeping that bar money.
Yo, you
That's
know what?
damn
Yeah,
sure.
that's funny. Yo, you know what though? That's a perfect segue. May 19th. Yeah, May 19th. Since we
Exactly.
want to talk.
I was gonna segue into that.
Mm-hmm.
The Pool Table Concert Series.
Mm-hmm.
Hosted by Six Band Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Yeah.
What made you come up with that?
I wanted to do something like Bad Boy, like in my mind, like P. Diddy and Friends type shit. Like he a ringmaster, and all the dope, artists that, bad boy artists came out, and all his peoples that ain't necessarily bad boy artists, like Mary J. Blige, come out and perform. Like, but I wanted to do something like that, boom bap style. You know what I'm saying? For a while, like thinking, I'm like, yo, man. I said, yo, I fuck with a lot of people that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're my friends. So I'm like, yo, man, let me see. Let me reach out to a couple people. I reached out to a couple people, and everybody was like, yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna do that. And Weapon is one of them. You know what I'm saying? There's no way in the world I was doing this and not at least asking him if he would come do it. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, brother. For real, I appreciate it. That's gonna be a crazy show.
And it's crazy because the whole bill is full of people that there's no way in the world I would put the shit on and not ask them to perform. So that's what makes it crazy. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Because I handpicked everybody. I love everybody.
It's like a mini festival almost.
Yeah, it's like a mixtape. It's like a live mixtape.
Big lineup. It is a big lineup.
It's like 20-something acts, like 22 acts. And we got Murder Megs and Team Demo and Ja Freedom. They all doing beat sets. Crazy. Like, you can't. I'm telling y'all now, y'all gonna want to come through, and y'all gonna want to come early because it's going to be packed. The place is not big like that. You understand what I'm saying? So you're gonna want to come. It's early. And I like this. I like the intimate setting because it reminds me of that real gritty. That's when it was underground, back in the day shit in New York when PH was alive and Jean Grey and all us. We was running around, hitting them spots up. Like that's the vibe I wanted to bring as far as the presentation. But I'm excited. I can't wait. I think that it's gonna be a good time, man.
Definitely is gonna be a good time. Culture Corner will be out there. We'll be out there doing some media, getting some interviews going.
Yes.
We want to see the sights out there in Brooklyn, so we'll be there early in the afternoon, going to see all the little murals and check everything out. Check out the history. Do
Yeah.
some get some content going for the YouTube channel for the page and whatnot.
Yeah.
So,
And y'all already know how we do. Every time after I do shows and shit, we all go outside and you know what I'm saying, I shoot videos. I'll be outside till like 5, 6 in the morning, like you know what I'm saying, type shit. Shooting videos, taking pictures, and you know, break night. This hip hop. This is what we used to do. Like that's the energy I'm trying to bring back, bro. Every time you see, like I don't know about what all these other motherfuckers is doing, but that's how we gonna stand out. That's that 6-man shit, man. And everybody on that card, I consider to be, if they not a 6-man artist, they honorary 6-man. You know, everybody involved is a 6-man. They are underdog. You know what I mean? So
no,
we gonna show them how underdogs do on May 19th, Brooklyn, New York.
yeah, it's gonna be a dope show. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. Glad we can come out, support. You know, do our thing too out there, and it's gonna be a very dope time. Again, you said you gotta get there early because it's gonna be a very limited space.
It's
So,
gonna be stupid. Yo,
you
I
gotta be packed
almost
in
don't
there.
want to perform because I'm such a fan of everybody. Like I'm almost afraid, like to perform, like real shit. Like I'm thinking of what songs I perform. I'll be like, nah, these niggas is too crazy. They gonna get out there and go crazy. Like what I'ma do, man? What I'ma perform? I'm gonna go out
You
there
got a
and
million bangers, man. You could just,
I know.
I can't imagine you have some crazy bangers, bro.
nah, man. Like yo, I'm telling you, the old man get up there and chill, bro. You give me too much credit, Web. You
Now,
give
it's
Nah,
me
funny
too
because
man.
much
I
credit,
talk to a
man.
lot of artists that are always second guessing themselves, always and always kind of like being like, nah, man, not. But he's right though. See, you got a lot of bangers, a lot of shit in the chamber. Don't
Yo,
matter what age you are, you're still gonna go up there and rock the fuck out of that shit. Just like
you
Web's
know,
gonna go up there and rock the fuck out of that shit.
Weapon's a beast though. Like I'll be seeing shit and perform. I'm looking up like, yo, son is crazy. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I get in a crazy zone, man. It's wild.
I see it.
It's
Yo, you
funny
know
because
what?
I've been there with him live quite a few times, and he starts pacing a little bit.
Yo, it
And
reminds me.
that's when you see he turns it on.
Yo, I'm getting chills. I seen it. I'm getting chills. It reminds me of PH. PH used to do
Mm.
that. He used to do that. He would get into this zone and black out. I could tell. Like I would look at him. We'd be on stage. I'd look at him and see when he's going there. And then I
Mm.
would just be like, yeah, we about to fuck this shit up. You know what I mean? Because I know it. I know it.
The
Shout out to
last show we just did, yo, that's exactly the zone I was in, man. That shit was crazy.
But that
yeah.
after show, that shit was dope.
The one in New York, that shit
Oh,
was
the one in New
wild,
York,
though.
that was afterwards. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't make that one. How'd that go? That was good?
that shit was dope, man. Crowd showed mad love. It was just like one time I stepped on the chord and shut the whole fucking music off in the middle of DOS's verse, yo. And it went perfect because he did it a cappella and it was like, you know, it was like a mistake that turned into a fucking victory. And he murdered the acapella, and then we plugged it back in. Shit went flawless. It was just like my man was using the SP to control it, DOS.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The way he was doing it, so he was doing it like he had great transitions and shit. It wasn't just like a normal set. Like Seed, if we can do that, I don't know if you have a DJ
Yeah.
for the May 19th, but I was wondering if we could just do that, let my man do it with the SP and control the whole set.
DJ NUT is DJing. So what is it you want to do again? You want to have your man go up there and run it?
It's not really it's DJing, but what he's doing is he's just playing everything through the pads. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he'll have like transitions, so he'll be able to go like Genosha Records and like
Right.
do random shit like that, like
Right.
transition songs. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes out crazy, man.
I don't think that'd be a problem.
I mean, I have nothing against the DJ. I'm just wondering.
Yeah. Nah, I got you. You trying to do your show. I got you. I don't think that'd be a problem. I'm a holler at not tomorrow. Yeah, do me a
Word.
favor. Text me and remind me tomorrow, please. Please,
I
just
got you. I
shoot
got
me
you.
a text and remind me. But you
But,
know,
yeah, let's switch your gears here because we're going to be running up on time in about 15 minutes or so. I wanted to go back to what's your issue? because there's a lot of issues going on in the world today. So, Wet, we're gonna start with you first, bro. What's your issue?
Damn, what's my issue? Huh?
It's like ding,
Hmm.
ding, 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 ding.
I don't know, man. I don't know what my issue is right now. I don't really have much issues right now.
How about your students quoting you in line?
I guess that's an issue. I mean, I'm trying to avoid that. I don't really want them to all know I do music and shit because that can get me in trouble. So, I'm trying to avoid that. But yeah, man, I don't know. Everything's going pretty good right now.
That's good.
Everything's
That's
going
good.
pretty good. I mean,
Good
I'm a
for
landlord too, so I'm dealing with some landlord shit. So landlords doing any kind of landlording sucks. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish that upon anyone. So
Yeah, if you're gonna own your own home, don't try to rent that shit out because I can imagine that must be a nightmare trying to deal with people.
no. It's not necessarily people. It's just sometimes situations and shit like that. But I don't want to get too deep into it. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good, man. I don't really have many issues. The whole promoter shit we already like touched on. That was an issue I was having, but we already talked about it. So
Yeah, it
other
sucks
than
that I
that,
couldn't
man,
talk to Kenny tonight. I wanted to talk to Kenny Mercer tonight because he'd be the first promoter that I'd have on, and I kind of wanted to get his background and his ideas and his thoughts on those kind of issues. So hopefully
yeah,
we'll get to reschedule that at some point soon
true.
because I definitely want to get to talk to a couple of different promoters and see how maybe we can change the game and change people's ideas and change their outlook on how to book artists and actually pay the damn artists. So,
Yeah,
see,
I think it's very possible.
see,
Um,
what's your issue, bro?
Shit, which one, man?
Pick one.
C's got mad issues.
That's why I love Seed, man. I love Seed.
Um, where do I start, man? I always love this part of the show because you get to get that shit off your chest and shit. Um, I'm not really feeling how people not paying attention to what's going on in the world. Um, it's kind of disheartening because the things that are important to people, I'm not saying they shouldn't be important, but I think the fact that if China decides to take Taiwan, it's gonna be crazy. Um, like all that shit that's around it. The fact that Trump is going to Trump. First of all, I don't think Trump going to jail, but that's a
No,
whole nother. He'll probably just get. He's never been to jail before. He's just got arrested. They'll probably give him some shit, but I definitely think they trying to sabotage so he can't run. They trying to do something, but
of
all of
course.
that shit is crazy. Cause I have a theory about that shit too, but I don't want to go wild deep. But um, pay attention, y'all, because yo, it's not a game. It's not a game. It is not a fucking game. It's not a game. I'm looking at y'all. It's not a game. It's
People
not.
don't realize how close we are
Yo,
to the
yo,
end. Like any
yo,
minute, any minute.
yo,
They don't
yo,
realize.
yo.
They
I don't.
rather
I don't
worry
want to
about
do this.
Bud
I
Light
don't.
cans and shit.
I don't want to do this. I don't really want to say too much on the internet about it. That's why I don't say too much about it. If y'all notice, I don't really say too much on the internet because I know how Facebook does. I know how these people do. But please, please, y'all, just pay attention. Pay attention, please. I mean, yeah, it ain't nothing you could do about it. But if that's your excuse, a lot of y'all be worried about shit you can't do nothing about, myself included. You know what I'm saying? Somebody close to me told me that earlier today. Yo, I don't worry about shit that I can't control. That was deep. Like, damn, word. You know what I'm saying? So you should at least be aware of it and know what's going on. Like, it's crazy. So that's really my issue. Breakfast with Putin is coming soon. Me and J.R. Swift, and I'm going to talk about it on there. That project, it's serious, but it's real funny. Wait till y'all see how I flip this shit. Wait till y'all see this shit.
He dropping another.
How soon? How soon is this?
I wanna have it done for the show. I wanna at least if the album ain't done, I wanna at least have the first single ready, like the first ready for around that time. Video, everything. Wait till y'all see the spin on this one. Wait, and then I don't want to hear shit. Like I'm yo, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear
His
nothing.
beats are crazy too.
So I'm going to go into my issue. It kind of spins off of your issue, see, and it's the whole not paying attention. It's about people being easily distracted by bullshit. Like I said, the Bud Light cans. Everybody got all pissed off about some Pride Bud Light cans. Fucking
wait, what? I didn't even see this.
Yeah, it's like I guess Bud Light put some Pride cans out or something like that, and then like the whole that crazy side of the politics started going. Like Kid Rock was shooting up cases of Bud Light on the
That's
internet.
why he did that?
Yeah.
I thought he was shooting Skittles or some shit.
Nah. He was shooting up the Pride Bud Light cans. See, that's what I mean. Like people get so easily distracted by all this other bullshit that's going on when they're not, like she said, this shit. We're close to World War III, and people don't realize how close we actually are to that shit.
We already in it. It started.
It's quiet. It's like Cold War type shit.
Yeah,
right?
it's quiet, but
Right.
this is the drizzle before
Exactly.
the storm.
Exactly. So I
Like
mean,
the shit is imminent. The shit is imminent, but
there's so many distractions. It's crazy.
The thing is whether or not World War III will end up nuclear is the question. Will World War III happen? Absolutely. Like there will be fighting, more fighting with more countries. Yes, it's happening. Yo, Finland just joined NATO. Yo, because these niggas, Russia is looking at them and Estonia. They want all that shit.
Right.
They want all that shit.
They're weak countries. They're weak countries. They're like, we'll just walk right up in there and take your shit.
Yo, but here's the thing. The thing about that is, I'm not even mad at them. Here's the thing. Okay, let people from Africa, right? Let's say we was Africa forever, since the beginning of time, right? Now, let's say the whole South Africa just during World War I, they was like, yo, we cutting ourselves off from this whole shit. Fuck y'all. We independent. And then the war happens, America steps in, and we help them be independent, right? Let's say years go by, like 50 years go by. Whoever the new president of over here is like, yo, you know what? I want South Africa back because that's our heritage. That's our homeland. That's the whole shit. That's tradition, baby. That's what Russia's on. That's what China's on too with Taiwan. They're like, yo, man, we need the republic, the People's Republic back. We want our shit back. So am I mad at that? No, I respect that. But it's your intentions when you get that is my problem. Like y'all trying to, now you want to pinky in the brain this shit and control Taiwan so you could take the microchips that make cell phones and yo, this shit is crazy. Y'all better pay attention to what I'm telling you.
It goes crazy deep. It does go crazy deep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's like if they're not doing anything that no other nation in the history of the world has ever done, the Romans did it, the Greeks did it. Everybody went into other countries and took shit over and tried to expand their land. But you're right. It's their intention. It's their intention. Yeah, exactly. But it's their intention because like the Romans just wanted to have more land to take over and spread for their people. You know, just to make their empire stronger. These dudes want to fuck everybody else up. That's the thing.
They do you see what they doing with the dollar? If
Yep.
the U.S. dollar gets eradicated, but they don't even understand that. They don't understand that they looking at trying to get TikTok out of here. Why? Why they trying to get TikTok out of here? You know why? Because TikTok is a Chinese-owned company.
Yeah. They're saying
They're
it's
trying to say
fine.
that Chinese. They're trying to say the Chinese can see everything we're doing and like
You-
can actually hear through the microphones. Like
But
right
but
now, they can
they
hear
got
what
a
we're saying right now.
they got a law that if China goes to them, they can retrieve all of the user data from TikTok. In a
Mm.
war situation, that's no bueno, because everybody's on TikTok. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So that could be a security breach
They were
for the
saying
United
like they're
States.
not gonna like follow people like us, but they're gonna follow people of like a vice president's
Right.
son or
Exactly.
something like
Right,
that to try to
Exactly.
get someone in trouble within the
right,
family. Or,
right,
you know what I mean? Like they're gonna target people
right,
like that. If anything.
right. But they could follow people like us because people like us are related to people that work for the government. You know what I'm saying? People like my
Mm.
father. My father's retired. You
Mm.
know, it's wild. Like it still works for the government. He's
Yeah.
retired Air Force, still works for the government. Like it's crazy. Like the whole shit is crazy. It's crazy, 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 crazy. And
It
I
is
don't think
wild.
people paying attention. They not paying attention. They worried about who fucking who.
Yep. But I'm telling you, it's who fucking who, what Kanye's doing, like the Bud Light cans, like
With
Top
Kanye,
fucking
with
10
Kanye,
list.
craziness over
Kid
here.
Rock.
Top
Right.
10 list.
Yeah, exactly. Dumb shit.
Who
Just dumb shit.
stupid shit.
Dumb shit. All right,
Who
fellas.
snitched
It's
on
time,
who?
time to stop promoting for what's coming up. We're going to be wrapping up shortly. So, Wet, what you got coming up, bro?
Mr. Rose album coming out on the 18th. Drop it on the 18th. Can't wait to get that out. Savage Land 2 on the way. 2 other albums that are in the works right now. It's gonna be a crazy year. It's gonna be a wild year. I'm excited. And then May 19th, that crazy show that Steve's throwing. That's just gonna be amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I got going on.
Yeah.
Seed, what else you got going on, brother? You're always busy, always working.
Oh man. We got the Breakfast with Putin. Me and Murder Meg's album. That's called At the End of the Day, It's Night. Um that's coming. Me and Team Demo Alpha 2.0. That's this year. Um man, man.
That's going to be what, 6 projects this year? 7 projects this year, bro? Wild. Wild.
I'll have 4 out this year, and then have my way working into next year too. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah. I mean, it's what we do, we gotta keep doing, and I'm glad that we're inspiring other people to keep doing it.
Mm.
It's because it's just keeping the energy, man. It's all about energy. That's why I like in interviews and on songs and stuff like you knew who to get, me and Wet. You
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like, no,
I
it's
already know.
energy. Like it's hip hop, it's energy, yo. Like there's no
Mm.
way you in the chat right now you don't feel the energy. There's no way. Like it's natural hip hop energy. And that's
One
what
thing I
we
got to say
pushing.
about both of you, too, is you guys pump out projects, but it's always consistently good, great, and above, because y'all ain't gonna put out trash. So that's dope, and we all appreciate both of you. We appreciate what you guys do for hip hop. You guys already know that over
You
at the
Thank
crazy.
you,
Culture
brother.
Corner.
I put out something. If I put out something whack, Wet will whoop my ass. You crazy?
So you'll have a line out your door.
You crazy? I ain't doing that. I don't want
It's just
that.
not gonna happen though.
I,
Like, at
I
this
don't want
point,
no.
like you know what I mean. Like we figured ourselves out. We know we're not gonna put out whack shit right now. It's just not gonna happen.
Chill.
Exactly. Veterans. All right, fellas. Again, thank you for coming on. I
No
gotta say
doubt.
again, as always, it's been a pleasure. I think both of you guys have been on the show the most out of anyone, so you're
Mm.
always family here. You guys have a
Salute,
home
brother.
here. You know that for sure.
Word.
We'll be out there May 19th. the
Yeah.
Cool Table concert series. We can't wait for that shit.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my co-host Uncle Evan. He's not going to be on for a little bit. He's going through some like rough patches, you know what I mean? So I want him to keep his head up. You know, we're all pulling for him, all rooting for him. He'll be back eventually. But for right now, you're going to have to deal with me and my ugly shit. So again, fellas, thank you for coming on the Hip Hop Happy Hour. Salute to both of you. We'll talk
Salute,
soon.
brother.
Yeah.
Anybody watching, you already know.
Yeah.
Shout out to all y'all. Peace.
No doubt. Peace.
Peace.